So let me tell you about the time I almost confessed to my crush and totally messed it up. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one because it gets wild. You know that feeling when your crush is right there and your heart is racing because you're about to do something crazy? Yeah, that was me on a regular Tuesday afternoon. I was in the school cafeteria, and there she was, laughing with her friends. My brain decided that day was the day to finally tell her how I felt. But here's the thing. When you're about to confess to your crush, things don't always go as planned. You won't believe what happened next. After gathering all the courage I had, I started walking toward her table. My legs were like jelly, but I was determined. Ever try to talk to your crush and suddenly everyone goes silent? Yep, that happened. As I got closer, her friends just stared at me. My mind was screaming, "Abort mission!" But I couldn't back out now, and that's when it hit me. What was I even going to say? Keep watching to see how this goes down. Ever had that moment where you're face to face with your crush and your mind just blanks? Well, that's exactly what happened to me. Standing there, all I could manage to say was, "Do you like pizza?" Not the smoothest line, right? The whole table looked at me like I was speaking another language. And then she laughed. Not the cute, flirty kind, but more like, what is this guy talking about? I thought it couldn't get more embarrassing. But oh, it did. In an attempt to recover from that disaster, I awkwardly added, because, maybe we could grab some pizza sometime? You ever say something and immediately regret it? That was me. Her friends were now fully invested, smirking at each other, while I stood there praying for a miracle. And then she hit me with, "I have a boyfriend." Yep, I was officially mortified. But wait, there's more to this story. So there I was trying to exit this embarrassing situation as gracefully as possible. I mumbled something like, "Cool, cool, no worries," and turned to leave. But just when I thought I was done embarrassing myself in front of my crush, I tripped, yes, tripped, over a chair leg. Imagine an entire cafeteria laughing at you while you're just trying to get away. But here's the twist, you won't believe what happened next. As I was making my escape, one of her friends ran after me. You know that moment when you think everything's ruined, but then something unexpected happens? That's what this was. She caught up to me outside and said, "Hey, that was actually really brave. Most guys wouldn't have the guts to do what you just did." Then she smiled and said, "If you're still up for that pizza, I'd be down." Conclusion. So yeah, confessing to your crush doesn't always go as planned, but sometimes it leads to something better. I didn't get the girl I wanted, but I ended up with a new friend and a funny story to tell. The takeaway? Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You never know what might happen. And hey, at least I didn't completely end up alone. If you liked this story, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.